Ooh, fuck that. First thing off the bat. Getting that kind of horrendous ask. No, thank you. What's in Luton? What gym's in Luton?
In Luton. Are you on MMA gyms? There's Legends MMA. Sam Creasy sometimes teaches there.
Oh, well, that's alright then. Just the insinuation of go to Luton.
Yeah, I was going to say Legends MMA, if you can avoid Luton, do, because it's a shithole. It's probably arguably the worst place in the country. But Legends MMA's got some good coaches. I think Raymond Paul sometimes coaches there. I think you got Sam Creasy, Rich Miller.
Hang on, I don't even know. Is the mic connected? Can people hear? I'm going to have to check the mic. Retrying? I should have done this first. Fuck, it's hot. You can hear. Whoa. Thank you, High Ground. Oh, it's fucking hot. I thought I'll put this shirt on and try and hock a few of them like I'm Tommy Wiseau. And it's just too hot. Oh, this fucking cow. I need another little angler.
Oh. Well, this is not a good angle.
Boom, 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 boom.
Did someone just say T-short?
T-short. You know what the T stands for in T-short?
Bruises.
Fuck is this? What's a fun class to play on this? Now do Scarface? Let's go Samurai. Or let's go Type A Samurai. Yes, I'm a body Type A. Don't assume that. Let's go Type A Samurai because in Samurai, I'll kick you in the head. It's a boxing match. You just said you'll headbutt me. Bleed? Is bleed just the overkill thing?
No, it's a song by Meshuggah.
Can't even see my trim.
I'm in desperate need of a trim.
What am I gonna call this guy?
I don't know what that was about.
Let's call him Abdul Karim El Salwadi because it's a fun name to remember. Everything is good in the proverbial hood. I've got about an hour.
And you gotta be in the gym early. I got a 1-to-1. And there's the kids class.
Yeah, I can't fit Abdul Karim Al Salwadi in this name generator because it's a nice body type A name, so it's just gonna have to be an ellipsis.
Body type.
How old is he?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone know the best keepsake for this game? I need heavy co-piloting because last time I tried to play this game, it was just confusion and displeasure. This camera setup's awful. Yeah. Well, I guess that's mildly better. Oh, it's fucking warm. I'm gonna have to let that coffee go ice cold. Lands between ruin. I'm gonna be sweating by the end of this. This is probably a mistake. A golden seed washed ashore from the enhance sacred. Enhance or increase? Container for. Why is it? Why is it cutting it off? Going to be a huge prospect in the UFC lightweight division. Yeah. I just bought John Wick 4, so I'm just saying yeah as a response to any question.
Yeah.
Let's get this golden seed. Crimson Medallion raises health. Is it? I guess that's a good thing. What the fuck is it? Why is he grey?
Because he's from Park End.
Well, the Seafarer is just Edward Kenway from Assassin's Creed 4. The Northerners are just blue. He might test positive. He's definitely not on informed sport, informed choice supplements. He's taking some different stuff. It's cold in the north. That's why you go blue. And why you have very shriveled body type bits.
I take personal offense to that.
Truth seeker.
What was it?
Fuck it. I don't care about character creation. Maybe. This is the best part of the game that I've ever played.
Fighting.
Well, I guess that's kind of Virgil.
Virgil wouldn't allow his facial hair to go like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort the facial hair.
Virgil would be true. Do you reckon he does it with your mom, or just fucking...
Manscaped, probably. Why does it cut these off? If I had money, I would be streaming from a good computer. Yes, George, do you study any old school boxers, implement their styles? Well, apparently I have a similar body hook to... Who was the guy? Was it Henry Armstrong that Jack Slack?
I don't know.
Was it Henry Armstrong? The guy who put his head in and just shovel body hooks in tight. My favourite... how old is old school? Because there's not many old school that I study. But, yeah, I like Canelo. Canelo's not an old school, though. That's a modern guy. Joe Walcott's a good one, yeah. I guess he's not, like, old school. He's more like a classic. Is Ricardo El Finito Lopez. Big jaw.
Bit of Willy Pep.
Willy Pep, yeah.
Everyone loves a Willy Pep.
Harry's big on the Willy Pep.
I'm very pep heavy.
Pep heavy.
I'm like an aggressive pep, which kind of takes some of the point of being like pep away.
I mean, remember, it's more quiet in the Apex, so if you fart during the name introduction, then you could hear it on TV.
What was his name? Sharif?
Shamil Abdurrahimov Appreciation Club. How do I join the club?
But yeah, sorry, what was your fart response? Sorry, Ed.
I don't know what my fart response was. I wish it was just a fart, but I had no fart brew. Oh, I'm going to get in the way of the subtitles for all the important plot in this game. You can join it. Do I get fridge magnets? Oh, like Mads Burnell. Mads Burnell, yeah, Mads Burnell's the top guy for just watching old school boxers and copying their shit. Someone tell me the controls again for this game. Where's the best place to have this screen? I'm gonna have to figure that out.
Who is Shamil Abdurrahim?
Isn't he the guy that Shamil? What Shamil? Crawford or Spence Crawford, man. Spence can't be afforded to do on his walk around, look at the floor, think about the sausage roll he's going to have, whether he's going to have it from Greg's or Coupland's, and he's obviously going to have it from Greg's because no one wants a sausage roll from Coupland's. He would have one from Thomas the Baker, but there's not a Thomas the Baker where around Spence lives.
Yeah, like I chopped my lasses from like Oxford. Like they just don't have Coupland's.
Coupland's isn't. Coupland's sweet stuff is great. Baguettes are great. Yeah, Coupland's has some thick sandwiches. You can get the seafood sandwich and you have 6.5 grams of salt in one sandwich. Get it on a meal deal so you can have a crisps and a sausage roll with it. You can eat 8 grams of salt in one meal. How do you Zweihand this blade? Cookies with cookies with icing from Coupland's are good. I've never tried one. My go-to is the chocolate toffee Danish. That is probably the top Coupland's.
And then they had, for a while it was very inconvenient to eat, but they had some like shoe pastry, Irish, like Bailey's shoe pastry thing. It was banging.
Ooh,
yes, old.
This game might have been good. I've put 18 hours into this game. And I was, apart from a few pleasing moments, generally disappointed with it. What age did I go pro? Technically I went pro at 18, I think. But I got injured before my first fight. Someone popped my elbow out doing a mongy lateral throw. I should stop saying that word on stream. How do I take... New game 6? Jesus. Well, your mission is to make me like this game. Because... Oh, I'm dead. Your mission's to make me like this game. And if you make me like this game, you teach me the ways. You show me the way. And I'm swimming in the Ugandan Sea. In a blissful Elden Ring, then you'll be my buddy. What does Harry think of Vucinic and Charier opponents at London? What do you think? Can you hear Harry? That's another thing. Can you hear Harry? Because he's...
Yeah, I'm far away. So, can you hear me first? And then, once we have confirmation on that, I will give you my thoughts.
Stay away from the big guy on the horse. Oh, the tree sentinel.
We can hear Harry.
They can hear Harry. Can you hear this big, horrible gulp?
My thoughts are, I don't know who the fuck either of them are, but you know,
we found him here after all.
That be what it be. Like, obviously, because Vucenic's last fight was pretty straightforward. We haven't been able to see if his durability has been affected from the Paul Hughes fight. His face does look different because of the scar tissue from that. So, yeah. Last time I was at BST, I didn't actually get any rounds with him in the sessions, but should probably be alright. Vucenic's grappling is actually really, really fucking good, so yeah, I think Vucenic will be sound with that. And fuck knows what kind of form Charrier is on. He had those two like close fights with Vucenic and Hughes, where he looked good but lost. And then when he fought that Croatian, he looked shit. He looked dog shit but won. And then his last fight was against someone who put all of his squeeze into the first 3 minutes, gassed, and then got beat up. So there's not really a whole lot to know. I'm on that card, by the way. Just thought I'd say that. I have an opponent now. Can't say who.
They were asking, should you fight Tobias Ferrilla because he can't go to America anymore? Well, that was supposed to happen until Tobias sprained his prostate.
I mean, I think he has actually broke his thumb.
Fucking sticking it up his prostate. Ooh, let's charge this flask.
Something about something.
How much is a one-to-one session at the gym? Got some experience at Balance at Stockton, but your gym is literally around the corner for me.
Message one of us on Instagram in private. George's one-to-ones are more expensive than mine.
I don't have a stone sword key. Invest into a proper setup when you get that UFC money comes in. You deserve it. Yeah, I need some better shit. Can you stream from a Steam Deck? That would be mad. I could be in a Steam Deck in a cafe, ruining everyone's day around me instead of just ruining your day for tuning in.
I mean, new mats would be nice first for the gym.
Oh yeah, one championship Friday night fights. They are really good. They are really good. Muang Thai's fighting, Nico Carrillo, Prajan Chai, Nathan Benden.
If anyone's got jigsaw mats for sale, good quality 40 mil jigsaw mats for sale, hit us up. Because the mats in our gym are the same mats that have been there the entire 10 years, well, 12 years that the gym's been there, so we could do with some new ones. So any help would be much appreciated.
About a TKO Islam. I'm not even going to tell you which groin kick I'm going to TKO him with.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
I can't remember what the crux of this story was.
Without the strength of runes and without an invitation to the round
Oi.
hold,
I think I remember just liking them talking about.
luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen.
You got no maiden?
Are you familiar with grace?
No pi-
Gives life to you.
I'm never going to call anyone single. I'm going to call them maidenless.
Its golden rays.
What are some fundamentals you would use
At times,
to approaching a fight with Jylan Turner? It's well, first and third isn't a fundamental. Jylan Turner looks like an awkward one to fight. He's huge and he's got good guillotines and good power. Gamrot kind of had the right idea, even though you know, Gamrot didn't just walk forward into him. People would say, if someone's taller than you, just walk forward, throw combos. That's going to sort him. But Jalen Turner's been training for that. Gamrot actually moved a lot on the outside and got his takedowns and his shots when Jalen Turner was overextending. It can be a bit of a fugazi sometimes to think he's taller, I have to go forward all the time. Because they're always moving into space. Become the next lightweight division GOAT. All ready for Cage War. Well, am I the Cage Warriors lightweight division GOAT? It's me or Chris Fishgold.
It's you.
Yeah, it's me. Jalen has a bit of a problem with following guys with good footwork. Yeah, it's a tricky thing with tall people. Tall people generally aren't as... a lot of the time don't have that disciplined footwork on the front foot. They can lean to cover the distance because they're used to leaning and getting away with it. Sadari is the GOAT. What a plonker. I'm not dead. Watch me eat this guy alive. King of Eye Pokes is John Jones. It's just Renegade Gym. Go to Renegade Gym for a sparring session. You're going to get eye poked 88 times. And then I kill him in one hit. Oh yeah, there's stamina in this game. For some reason I'm playing it like it's Sekiro. I can't remember the stats on this. You don't get that stat like you do on Dark Souls 2, where you can buff your invincibility frames. That was goated. Oh yeah. Go sit around go sit around campfires and talk about Agi Sadari. What's the goals for the rest of this year? Get that contract August 15th, and then some other indiscriminate date, ping someone else. That would be perfect. And what would be more perfect is more pinging. Is GSP the UFC GOAT in your opinion? Him or Demetrius? Oh yeah, I can use the bow and see what this... I don't even know how to use them. That did a plenty amount of damage actually. Milada Hadi is fighting a 4-on-4 flyweight next week. The guy's flyweight? Or...
I think that's cool, man. Getting Milada any time.
Best first-person shooter I've ever played. This guy, he's no Gyobu. Jamie was messaging me asking about how do you beat Gyobu, and he's like, he's the easiest boss in the game. Bad instant coffee. George, if you had to pick a random number from 1 to 50, completely unrelated to how much you're getting for winning your Contender Series fight, what would it be? It would be 5, possibly 5. There was a thing someone put out. Oh, I can't. You know, George is probably... I can't imagine he's getting more than 30 and 30 for his Cage Warriors defenses. Oh, the Steam Decks I would own if I was getting that much. Yeah, no, I'm not supposed to fight the horse. I'm just getting my balls in. There's no weapon repairs in this, is there? Yeah, I'm gonna head on with the game. Could be body shot. I could put my thumb in his prostate and then injure my thumb. It's all possible. Anyway, you should... Who's helping with the game? High Ground is helping with this game, so... High Ground's a G. Allocate flask charges. Good morning from sunny California. Will you guys miss Hall Chaplin announcing your fights? He's a sound guy. He likes his Prosecco. Howl?
Howell Chaplin.
Do you watch Jack Della Maddalena tape? I've watched his fights and I've watched him train a bit.
How are you feel? Hang on, what's this cheese and egg thing?
Will you be a legend to get a cheese and egg chant going in the Apex?
Are you Big Jamal G on Instagram? Because there was a guy called Big Jamal G on Instagram who responded to when I was getting the T-Sider chant
And I can also see
started at your fight.
that you're not.
Yes.
I am calm.
He was like Harry getting a cheese and egg chant going.
Wait a minute. How do I change this? I need to change the position on this thing so I can read what people are saying. And I'm not talking about you people, I'm talking about virtual people.
Big Jamal G. Do I know you in person?
I guess I can check my notes in there. Does it show anything in the top right? Is the top right a free space?
The top right's where your chat's coming in.
Oh, yeah, but it would check. I guess I'll just not understand what any people are saying. Oh, that was something.
You're it, and I can also see that you're not. And why not? I am Carly.
Oh, I don't need any of this. I'm not selling a
I
gold.
am of a nomadic people.
You know what would go nice with cheese and egg? Curry sauce.
Can you blame me for thinking that you would chant about cheese and egg? Yeah, fair enough.
How does one get into Cage Warriors? How would you do it? Just build up your fights and then it depends. It's like any, well, not any MMA organization really, because the UFC's model's getting a bit different with the Contender Series and stuff. Is fight, build up your resume, and then are you ready when they need someone? Tends to be the way. Are you someone that would add value to their organization? If you get a few pro fights and you pester Ian Dean, you'll be you'll be able to get in the Cage Warriors. Remember to pester Ian Dean, he'd love that. Remember, Dana's hearing is pish, so you need to scream about the pommel.
No!
Shouldn't have been sitting there, slumbering with an egg. I need my protein. Give me the egg. Oh yeah, there's not some big absurd crafting system. Dana White needs a pizza. He needs a pommel is what he needs. Dana will have had hundreds of pizzas in his time. Well, thousands of pizzas in his time. But he won't have had one real pommel. Oh, you bugger. Yeah, fuck it, Friday, that's the one. Oh yeah, I've got stealth attacks in this game, don't I? The loudest fucking stealth attack ever. Will you say, give it your dark soul to your first opponent in the UFC? If I want him to think that I'm an absolute cheb, I might say that.
With a spinning fighter. I didn't read the rest of that.
A spinning fighter like Manny Akman.
What, Manny Akman?
Yeah, he just
How
put...
would I deal with fighting Manny Akman? I would beat fuck out of him.
Yeah, it's...
Like, what would be the point in that fight, man? Like, I would just... On the feet, I would punch fuck out of him. On the ground, I would do literally everything I want. He would get tired, and I would smash his head in. He actually... So my cousin lives in Manchester and is a videographer. And does some videography work for all the gyms he's trained at. And, like, Akpan was at one point, like, you know, when he was opponentless, and he might have thought I was opponentless, he was like, oh, I might fight Harry Hardwood. And my cousin, you know, someone was like, that's your cousin. And then my cousin Gregory was just like, you get mauled. Because he would. Because he's kind of shit.
Someone asked favourite film or TV show. Films, Train to Busan, John Wick Chapter 2, and Singing in the Rain. TV show, first 4 series of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Favorite films?
Someone was asking...
The Room.
Yeah, The Room is top of the food chain. Is this a bad strat? Who knows? Ooh, that's a big fella. Slava Klaus. Oh, he's Bolshev, isn't he? Is he Bolshev?
Who's Slava Kraus?
I think it's the one who Chris Duncan fought in Contender Series. First SpongeBob movie is one of the funniest films ever. Yeah, it's brilliant.
The Octagon, where he got mauled by a guy who used to fight welterweight.
What was that, featherweight?
Yeah. I think you were suggested as an opponent for you, Losine Cater.
I don't remember any of these idiots' names. What do you fucking think I am?
He was some big African fella who now
Oh, yeah.
the lightweight and featherweight champ at Octagon.
Oh, well, he's done pretty well for himself, hasn't he? I love how half of this camp is just running around not knowing that they're going to be stealth.
But yeah, I would kill Bob.
What's your favourite walkout song? Heartbreaker by Pat Benatar. There's going to be no walkout song in the Apex Arena, so I'm going to have to sing it myself. And everyone will be hearing my brilliant falsetto. I hate shitbox spear. It's why I hand in my eyes. That was a fancy backstab roll. Any idea who you'd want your first opponent to be? Well, I've got to beat Abdul Karim Al Salwadi. After that, well, Savaklos would be a good one. Borshev. I like his no-switch left kicks. I like his liver shot. I like his Cossack dancing. It'd be fun. Where'd the dogs come from?
I think the first you let the dogs out.
Who opened the dogs? That would be a wonderful fight.
It's the most wonderful fight.
The most wonderful fight in the American Coliseum. Who you got between Ilya and Emmett? I'm gonna go Ilya. But that's the problem, is I've been watching a load of Ilya Tapuria because I'm thinking, oh, he's such a good fighter. I watch his backlog and he's fighting soon. Whenever I do that with a fighter, they get churned about. So probably Emmett, because you wouldn't think it.
I think Emmett's coming. He's a bit like featherweight Michael Jackson. He's a big old glass cannon. He's either killing someone or getting murdered.
Emmett could very, very comfortably fit into what I describe as the gatekeeper role. People call gatekeepers journeymen, who are rightfully gatekeepers, and there's a big difference. Gatekeepers will scalp a whole load of really amazing prospects. Think Jeremy Stevens or Nate Diaz. Really good gatekeepers, because they've never been champions themselves. I mean, I guess Nate Diaz has fought for it. Maybe you call him a contender. I don't know. But what I define as a gatekeeper is someone that tests a prospect's ability to fight differently.
Almost cried when Christian Zero done for last night. Do you know what? I haven't actually watched the fight. Was it a good fight? Is it worth going back and watching?
Is it worth watching his fight? Because you kind of need people to let you know shit. Should I watch? Should I not watch? Flail. Think he's dangerous in the area Ilya thrives in? Yeah. And Ilya's got good grappling, but Ilya... I think Ilya might struggle to take down Tapuria. I think Ilya might struggle to take down Emmett. Congrats on getting on the Contender Series. There's no congratulations until I've uppercutted someone's chin off and talked about various cheese products. Would love to hear your thoughts on the London shoot fighters in-out striking style. So, possibly, who's the cleanest example? Probably Lorna Kavanagh is the cleanest.
Not London shoot fighters.
Oh, he's...
GB Top Team.
GB Top Team. Who's London shoot fighters? Oh, yeah.
It's the Basharat brothers and Michael Page.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I got confused. Anyone else thinks Ilya's chin is risky? If he digs it in your eyeball, it could be. Should I specifically bet on an uppercut KO into cheese review?
Yeah, no, but
If you can find the website, yeah. Put your money on it, and then when you get your winnings, buy one of my shirts, and I'll get a $5, and I'll spend the $5 on a superfluous coffee. London shoot fighters have KSI, GOAT team.
I think it's just like anything, you know, it can be diffused. Every approach has its drawbacks.
I would say the best in and out that I've ever seen is the burger.
Orders 42, 44, 46, please.
Orders 48 to 70, please. Please. The blitz style seems effective except MVP against Lima.
And
Mike Perry. Mike Perry. Oof.
Just like
where do I get
generally who's managed to progressively cut someone off, flatten the stance against the fence, boot the legs in, time them. You know, every approach has its drawbacks. That blitz style has a lot of problems. It has a lot of things it's good for, but it has a lot of problems too. Yeah.
Does getting hit in the head affect your mood that day? Yeah, I'm really happy when I get hit in the head, actually. It's kind of like having a few drinks. It's brilliant. I mean, getting hit in the head, it depends on the context of getting hit in the head. Because if I'm sat at a bus stop and someone, even though I'm not getting on the bus, if I'm sat at a bus stop or just train spotting and someone comes along and hits me in the head, that's going to affect my mood.
They serve at you. I I can play the role turning runes to aid you. You need only take me with
I
you
wonder if...
to the foot of the Erd Tree. And it's
Accept.
settled. Summon me by grace.
Are we alright connection-wise?
Into strength. Ah,
Imagine if it was a PS4 in this weather.
I bequeath to you this ring.
Steed whistle, telling all you bissel. Do you think Oliveira can make the range adjustments to drop Islam? Possibly.
Use it to it will summon torrent.
He was very straight line
Treat him with
and walk
respect.
forward, and it makes it quite difficult against the southpaw to go straight line and walk forward.
Shall
Oh
I
yeah, leveling up.
let my hand rest up? Share them with me.
What's the best stats? I will answer your questions if you tell me the best stats to invest in
The principles
on this
you
game.
would follow.
Tell me what stats. So the guy I'm fighting on Contender Series, he's a boxer wrestler. Depends on what build you want. No answer that starts with "it depends" is a good answer. I just want to have two hands and a sword, stab things and roll. Maybe do a parry. Vigor, endurance, and dex first. Let's go with that. I don't know what my weapon is. What the fuck is mind? Let's go vigor and dex, endurance and dex, and then we'll figure out from there. We'll figure after we vigor. Did you see Mehdi Ben Lakhdar lose? I haven't seen it. I know he's got killed though. Did he get killed? Whoa. Why is this phone not working? I'm using my phone as a dashboard and it's not really helping me much. Would you accept a Tony Ferguson fight or have pity for him? No pity for anyone. Yes, and then I would act like I've beaten Tony Ferguson in his prime. And try and sell some prime. Ooh, Zach Quinn, are you watching Allure FC on Sunday? Sounds like Zap Brannigan named that organization. But I'll keep an eye for you. Alright. Oh, one more question. What was a key for your development in the amateur scene of MMA? Also, can we get a post-fight interview Palmo review? Yes, Palmo review can be guaranteed. And in terms of improving as an amateur, you've got to get competition regularly, because the modern amateur scene is fucked. It's stupid. Everyone thinks they're stars. Everyone thinks they've made it already. It's bizarre. People fight 2 times a year. Compete loads. Grapple. Have Thai boxing fights. Get a regular competition schedule. No, I didn't have loads of amateur fights. I just had a regular competition schedule. I remember one month I fought an amateur fight on the Sunday. Then I fought an amateur fight the next Saturday. And then 2 weeks later I was doing a grappling competition. And I had like 3 or 4 matches. It was brilliant. Learned absolutely loads. You know, now everyone's protecting fucking O's in amateur. And the IMAF thing kind of fucked everything up. But IMAF has fucked off gladfully. IMAF was a shitty shitbox. It was just a money game. How much money they were getting people to pay to go and fight amateur. Fucking bizarre. Sandbaggers and that, yeah. Was using a lot of sandbags and strength and conditioning this morning. Palmo Lord, what a name. How much of a fight camp is dedicated to watching an opponent? 21? What? I'm just about to leave and loads of people tuned in. This doesn't make no sense. What? How much of a fight camp is dedicated to watching an opponent's tape? Well, James Thompson was the boyo for watching DVDs and watching a lot of DVDs. I actually don't watch that much. I get a sense. Very initially, I'll get a sense of what shots just by seeing. It's not like I'm analytically doing it like a university fucking essay where I'm saying, analysing it for the sake of analysing it. I'll get a sense what shots I should throw and what shots I should look out for in positions. For my brother's fight or any of the lads fighting, I'll go a bit deeper into it. But I don't actually watch loads of tape. Say Harry's got a fight and I've got a fight, I'll watch more tape on Harry's opponent and Harry will watch more tape on my opponent. But it's kind of good because they're a bit similar this time. After Dana White's Contender Series, who would you like to fight in your debut? Slavoclass would be a nice one. And then I'm going to have to rewatch John Wick and find out the best Russian trash talk lines. But they'll be out of context. I'll be all like, this bitch is not for sale. I'll be like, what? There's no dogs here. People tuning in now. Everyone's tuned in, and I've got to put my training kit in the bag and go and teach for a few hours, and then teach in a hot gym and train. That's a gym that's so hot by the time 2 classes have happened that it's pretty much doing a weight cut in there, and then by the end of the weight cut, I'm having a fucking hard spar. Check out the shirts, Reap Jiu-Jitsu. If you want this bedraggled numpty's face on your chest, thank you for tuning in. I know I didn't get very far, but I'm going to try and make this a little bit more regular. Peace off. How do I close this? .48 minutes and 15. Thank you everyone for tuning in.